are y'all today?
Fantastic.
I'm Kim. I think I have not met you. What is your name?
Haley.
Haley. It's nice to meet you.
Thank
Keith,
you.
it's good
Good to see you again.
I'm Kim with National. You might know me as Kim from National Wall Covering, but we are, as a company, expanding what we put on the walls. And it's not just going to be vinyl wall covering, and I'm here today to talk to y'all about another solution that we have for your walls that's wood. As you know, and you probably don't know, but we're a company that's been around for 40 years. Actually, 20 of those years we have been in the wood veneer business, and what we have done is taken our knowledge and what we have with that and expanded it into a system that's going to make it really easy for y'all to be able to do several different products, but also keep it with one manufacturer, so it makes it a lot easier for your ordering, makes it easier for your questions, and then also very consistent in your color palette. Because I don't know if y'all have had projects, I've had them that I worked on that I specify the doors from one place and the millwork from another place, and you know, you got all this
All
stuff
the time.
different, and then it comes in and you're like, those
Nothing
don't
matches.
even match. What am I going to do? So this system is really geared to helping you with that. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to talk to you about is our real wood veneers, which we have been doing for a while, but we have definitely expanded what our options are. We've got 45 different species. This is the naturals, so pretty much anything you can think of is pretty much in this palette. But we also have another one that we call our Recon, and these are more of the things that are not traditionally what you would think of with a wood species. So if you've got a project you're working on that you need gray, or you need a specific wood and it's hard to get or whatever, these are those options for that. So that kind of tells you, and throughout this presentation, please remember, and I'll talk about it some more, but please remember all of these are available in any of these options. So that's kind of the foundation of what we do. It starts with this product, and you know, this product just goes directly on the wall, and it's a great product, but like I said, we wanted to expand what we do with those. And I also wanted to let y'all kind of know how the system works out, because you've got 4 different binders, but inside each of these kind of tells you if you can't get a hold of me, or if I'm always going to be there and call you back. But if you can't, this kind of tells you how to work the process. If you're working on a project, you got to have a sample right now. If it's a standard item, which these are the 45 that are standard, it kind of tells you how to order your sample. You're going to get it within 24 hours. That's something that we've been known for, and we're going to continue to do that to service you. And then you can download all your specs. Because if you're going to a job and it's a last minute and they've decided this is something they want and you've got to have that information, you can get it quickly. And then if it's a custom sample, it also walks you through how to do that. And typically, anything custom you're going to have within 5 days. Okay.
Oh, wow.
So these were the these are the wood veneers that you can hang. And then how many of you have had a situation or circumstance that you want to use wood, but it's not the best application? It might be a wet area, or it might be a high impact, or you know it's going to get scratched.
We do a lot of hospitality.
It's gonna get
a lot of
beat
high
up,
traffic
you
areas
know?
where we just can't use wood.
And are you familiar with compact wood?
I am not.
Okay, this is actually called a phenolic panel. And let me give y'all one to hold so you can kind of see what we're talking about here. Now, this right here that you're looking at is your wood veneer, and it's on both sides. And we'll talk about in a minute how you can get it and how you can change it up and all that kind of stuff. But basically, this system is specifically for your high impact areas. If it's a wet area, if it's something that you know is just going to get a lot of abuse, but you still want the beautiful look of wood, this is perfect for that. This is going to be around long after I'm gone. I mean, it's going to be here.
Horrible thought.
Well, horrible thought, but it lets you know how durable it is. But I wanted to let you know, too, a couple of tests that it's gone through. One of them is they put this in boiling water for 48 hours, and you pull it out, looks just like it. And another one
It won't swell?
Nope, it doesn't do anything. And when they do this, and you know, I'm not an engineer and I'm not a scientist, but in my mind, this is how this works. They put all these things together and they mush it all together and they heat it, and it becomes a solid piece. And it is a solid piece. So when it reacts to whatever your situations or circumstances are in your building, it all reacts the same. It doesn't have different layers of different things to react differently.
Okay.
I mean, you'll notice right here, you've got you can change this color if you want to. We have white, black options. Also, you can do 45 options, but these are the 18 that we keep in stock. The 18 that we keep in stock, you can get the samples for, just like we talked about, and this kind of tells you how to order the samples again. It goes through the same process that we went through before. And these are, there's just a lot of applications for this. That's really, really good and durable.
What are the sheet sizes?
These are 4 by 10.
Okay.
And
Can we change?
Yes, you can
Okay.
change that. Now, the great thing about this too, this is for interior or exterior.
Oh, wow.
So if you have something outside and you want it to match, so your whole space flows from when you come into the building and it flows right on in, again, everything's going to match because it all comes from the same place.
Is that okay in coastal areas?
Yes, and we have used this. There's several applications that have been in southern Florida, which you know how humid it is there. You know how that's just a rough area, and it's done very well.
And it's okay with hurricane codes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect.
Also, just to brag a little bit, this actually won Neocon Gold. So we're very excited about this product and what it's going to do for your customers and what it's going to do for you. I just think it's going to be great.
Great.
Okay. Kind of gives you a little bit of knowledge about compact wood. And then also, as a designer, I remember whether you want to do acoustical things or not, you have to, because every space has got the sound issues. You're just going to have to do it.
We need it in here.
We do need it in here. This is a great option if you want to be able to carry your design all the way through, and you want that wood in your acoustics also. We have panels of this that are 109 inches by 7.5 inches. We can make these in different sizes. We can do, of course, the 45 species that we talked about, but these are the 4 that are in stock. It's a very simple system if you want to do it this way. Of course, you are the designer, so you're free to design or architect how you want to install your acoustical, but it's a very simple tongue and groove system with a clip. It makes your NRC ratings typically about between 0.75 and 0.9. It depends on how you do it. You know, if you leave a little more space between the wall, if you put it closer. If you want to change the size of the holes, if you want to make them bigger, if you want to make them smaller, whatever you want to do, we are able to do that for you. And with this system, please know that in any of this, we have engineers on staff that if you send us your space and you say, Kim, this is what I want to achieve, this is how I want it to look, this is my budget, we can make that happen for you to put it all in drawings, no charge to you, and that way you know that it's covered correctly, because I'm not a sound. That's not what my degree is in sound. So to make sure you've got it all covered. And again, inside the lip, it tells you how you can order the standard or how you can do the custom. And again, it gives you your, you can download all your specs. So, y'all have any questions about this? Or anything so far?
No, it's terrific.
Okay. And then lastly, you might be sitting there going, how do I put all this on the wall? This is great that she has this, but how do I put it on there? Well, this right here, architectural panels, which, do y'all use those?
No, sure.
Pretty much any space you go in now has this. And our architectural panels, just so you know, again, it's going to be the same species. You can pick from any of this and it goes on here. All the sides, it's fire rated, everything is how it's supposed to be. These are all pre-finished. It's going to look like this. So your consistency of color is going to come in. You're not going to have 10 panels that look one color and 5 that look another and another one that looks something different. It's all going to be the same. But these are our, here's kind of the sample of what that feels like. But we have a couple of different mounting systems. The first one is the grid, which is more of a, to me it's more of a contemporary look, but it's very basic with an aluminum threshold, aluminum, just forgot the word, aluminum threshold, and it's more of a progressive system, and you just put that up as you go along.
Okay.
And then your other option is a facade, which to me is more of a modular system, because you put that up first, like the grid, and it can come in different options, reveals and things, and then you can pop a panel out if you need to, or if it's a wet area behind it, or you've got, electrical behind it that you need to get to, or for whatever reason somebody, I don't know how they could, but pokes a hole in it or whatever, you can pop one out. Yeah, if it can happen, it's going to happen. People are going to do it. And you can pop that out and just put another one in there. And again, in here, it just kind of shows you how to do your samples, and pretty much anything you can think of, this system can do it. And if you need help with how to design that or how to make it happen, that's what we're here for.
Can we use that system outside with your exterior wood?
These two systems that I talked to you about are used for all of these.
Okay.
So it just makes it really, really simple.
Indoors and outdoors.
Indoors and outdoors. So anything that we've talked about with your acoustic, you know, if you've got a cloud, if you've got beams, whatever, all of these systems can be used on all of that.
So we've got a job where we've got existing millwork that's already being developed. We can't go back in time, unfortunately.
That
otherwise,
happens.
we use a real wood veneer. But we do need some acoustic.
This one, the acoustical panel?
Yeah, some beams on the ceiling. Can we match those to the existing millwork? That
Definitely.
we're working on? Okay.
Whatever control sample that you have, if you will send that, we will get it sent, and then they can do a strike off to make sure that it matches and it goes with what you have. And again, there's all different options. If this is not exactly how you want the holes to be, we can make them bigger, we can make them smaller, we can change the MDF, we can make it, there's many different options.
Sure, okay.
That's great, you've got a project.
I'd
We'd
love
love
to
to be
talk
able
about
to
it,
help you with that. So, and anything else that I can help you with, that's what I'm here for. My card's in here, and I'll be happy to help, and I can stay after and visit with you about that.
Let's do.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Kim.